You're super kind. I realize that about you. Like you're super kind, and I appreciate that a lot. But you had a hard life too a little bit. Like why are you so kind to go through all the shit that you've been through?
I'm not that nice.
It's just nice to me.
I'm a very nice person to people that is nice to me. And even when I do bad things to people, um, I feel like I gotta do something good just for inner peace and because me and God, we have like a clear understanding. Like it's like when I do something fucked up, I pray to him to please forgive me because I know that something bad is going to happen to me or my family. So it's just like it's like it's like an inner peace
You
thing.
do your do, and then you make your peace with God, and you cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, God surrounded himself with people who weren't the best. They weren't the cleanest, but their hearts was pure. So like John was like he was a cursor. He cursed a lot. Like Judas lied and was scared and lied and snitched on him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he surrounded himself with people whose heart were pure, even though they weren't the most polished of people. And I feel like you do have a pure heart until they cross you. Then they're gonna have beef with you forever. You trademarked that too. I owe you money for that.
I mean, you know, if you know me, if people that personally know me, they know how I spread the word of God because I really have this deep connection with him that I can't even explain. And I can't even explain it. Like, I just had so many epiphanies when it comes to him. He just gives me these signs that I just be feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm not a psychic. I can't tell shit, but it's just like he just be dropping shit in my head. But I just hate how people be like, oh, how you believe in God, but you was a stripper. Like how you believe in God, but you curse and you gangbang and all this bullshit. And it's like it doesn't matter because he knows me. He knows me. He knows why I do things. He knows why I say things. And he's the one that forgives me. And it's just like everybody's sin. Nobody's sin is bigger or smaller than the other. Like you still sinning. So it's like at the end I feel like is it crazy for me to say like I used to ask God like, yo, please like help me. And it's like the strip club really helped me. Like I could say that it saved me. Like it saved me. Like it put like food in my stomach. It gave me a roof on my head that I pay with my rent. People think like, oh, you was paying your rent to fucking. It's like no, busting my ass. And God put that in my way, cause I had a job before, and it wasn't cutting it for me. Like, and I met so many. I met my manager. My manager have done so much for me, and I met him in the strip club.
Yeah.
That nigga's like my father.
The most popular Bible verse, I don't know the Psalms, but I know they go, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death. You walk through it. So you got to go through some suspect places in order to reap your benefit and the blessing that God has in store for you. And I'm so happy that you're getting all these blessings now. You on TV and shit. Now you're like on like not on a reality TV. You left reality TV. Now you're on a TV show, Being Mary Jane, right?
Yeah.
And don't you got Lee Daniels' number in your phone? A-list Cardi. A-list Cardi. And you rocking shows. I heard Envy said that, all the kids know your music now. And those, music is a great avenue. You're able to do shows and perform and actually not just sit there and say, hey, thank you, but you could perform and rock out.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like a lot of people discredit me. I know my shit is not garbage. Like I study music. Like I study music. And when I say I study music, I go to these different states and I see what's rocking. Because people will do music New York style and forget that shit is not going to get played in a place like Louisiana and shit like that. And I study it. And I study like old school rap and I study new rap. Like it's like in my second mixtape, I got a little bit more melodic and everything.
Yeah,
because I see what's rocking right now. And people try to discredit me because I guess I'm not signed or because my song, it didn't really went so crazy on the radio, but people need to understand that I was independent. Like, it's like people did not help me do none of that shit. I did that shit all on my own.
You wrote your own raps?
Yes. I did everything. Everything. And it's just like people try to discredit me because they think that there's no deals on the table. There's deals on the table, but you just gotta do it the right way so you could get the amount of money that you want, so you won't be fucking crying like, damn, I got a whack ass 360 deal.
Yeah, you got to put that work in. People be taking that like, why are you trying to get a deal now? They gonna rape you. You remember your first? What made you pick up a pen or pick up your phone and start writing a bar of your first verse? What made you do that?
I always used to like poems, and then my manager noticed that I always be fake remixing shit like in the car. He was like, "Yo, you mad witty with the shit." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." So you should try rapping. It's like, "Oh, I used to fake rap when I was younger, but shit is not happening now." And then he's like, "You should start." And then he started playing me beats. And he's like, "You think you could write to some shit like this?" And it's like, "I'll try, okay." And then I did it. While I was spitting it, he was giving me a hard time in the booth, like, "Oh, you're not flowing right." It's like, "Fuck you mean I'm not flowing right? It's flowing right." And he's like, "You're not flowing right. You don't sound confident, and you don't have a voice. Like, your voice is not like the first song that I did was popping." And my voice was like, "I need all my money makers, bring that cash out." It was like, "That's not your voice. That don't sound good."
That's
And
why you put a little bit more bass in your voice. I noticed on this one you got a lot more bass in your voice.
yeah, like you gotta find your voice. You gotta know how to
Can I hear your
flow.
rap voice? Can I hear your rap voice? Your rap voice. Say you came on like you was like, yeah, what's up, this Cardi B, and you started rap. You like, oh, whoa, shit. Like,
Yeah.
can I hear your rap voice?
Yeah.
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 That's dope. That's dope. Some people you want to work with. Do you think people want to be scared to work with you? Like, unless you get pop and you got to prove yourself again.
Yeah, I gotta prove myself again, and then it's hard as a female too. Like, for example, like I see a lot of male artists that they met cool with each other. They hang out with each other and they're not even from the same town. And it's like, damn, then that's how they start doing music with each other. It's kind of hard for me to do things like that because one thing for sure, I'm very shy. I'm very shy. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm very shy. And second, it's just like I don't ever want these niggas to be like, "Oh yeah, Cardi came up to me. Yeah, she was on my dick," or like, "Oh, yeah, Cardi, she wanna do a song with me." And then some guy was like, "Yeah," some guy niggas. You know how niggas talk when it's about bitches, like, "Where that bitch need to suck your dick first." And it's like I don't ever want to get played. Maybe they not like that. Maybe I'm just surrounded by too many disrespectful New York niggas. But I kind of feel like what to expect. But it's just like I work with anybody that wanna see me help me win.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna name nobody because I will be tight if I be like, well, I want to work with this person. Then they curve me and I'll be like, fuck you, suck my dick.
Yo, men lie all the time. Like my homegirl recorded a video for my boy,
Yeah.
like and she just like, oh, you stupid, you whack, and then he posted it, and then mad other people reposted it like, only met this bitch once, blah blah blah. Like you don't even know her. Like you just pulled the video. It's on mad other people's pages. Like why you lying? Niggas lie on their dick just to be a thing. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, if I it's crazy. I seen men lie on their dick, and it's just like that's kind of pathetic. But I have seen bitches lie on their pussy too.
Really?
So that's just a pathetic thing. Like,
yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Last question I have for you is why are you unapologetic? You're very unapologetic.
I'm very unapologetic because if I ever said something, I mean it. I meant it. If I said it in a wrong way, then I will explain what I was trying to say. But it's like, I mean it, and I'm not gonna feel bad that I said it. Like, don't make me feel like I'm not a biased person. That's one thing. If I have an opinion, you could change it. A lot of people say that I'm ignorant and I'm arrogant, and I'm not, because you could help me change my mind. Like if you have a valid point, my mind could be changed. I'm not a biased person, but most of the shit that I say, I don't mean. And it's like, why should I apologize for feeling how I feel? This is how I feel. Why should I apologize?
Yeah.
Like I hate when people say something and they be like, "Oh, I apologize." Why are you apologizing? You meant how you felt. And I'm not gonna fucking apologize for that.
That's our show, folks. Join us next week when we arm wrestle midgets and stand on their heads while we throw rice at...
You lying.
No, we're going to do that at Circus Clowns.
All right, I'm going to see.
Unemployed Circus Clowns.
I want to see that
They
shit.
closed down Ringling Brothers. Your boy Zilla, I'm
Yeah?
out. Yeah, they closed it down.
Why?
It wasn't getting business. People were mad they was beating up the elephants.